Assalamualaikum and welcome to PMAC PUBG Mobile Asia Championship. So you guys with me as a shoutcaster. My name is Salat. So this is my first time casting in English and quite a bit interesting, but it's okay. Let's go. Let me introduce you for the 60 team. Not 60 team, 70 team that playing for 2 days qualification session. So we got team from LR from Malaysia. We got from LR. Team from Malaysia. We got LR, NBE Esports, Monkey Business, and then we also have a team from Philippines, RVL LOWKEY, KIA. From Singapore, we have AKA. From Myanmar, we have KUEC. From Indonesia, we have GSH SONE. From Indonesia also, we have INT Team, AL, UNXS, GOD Glory. And also from, I got missing a bit one team, but it's okay. We continue from Sri Lanka, DDx OMA, SKYROSE eSport from Indonesia, INF from Philippines, GD from Indonesia. So that's a 70 teams that been playing for 2 days sessions. Let me get the team that I just been missing. So sorry. Wait the moment, because I just skipped the number 15 slot, which is from Thailand. We got WGS. So yeah, there he goes, our participating teams. And let's go to the game first. Our first circle been centralized at 𝐏𝐑𝐄. So there's a few clashing drop spot going on, but I think only one area have a clashing drop spot going on at 𝐁𝐑𝐄, which is there's WGS between from AKA from Singapore. So 3 been taken out for WGS, but there's still a reviving process going on here. So maybe the retreat will be taking an action towards AKA. Who knows? Already coming up. Try to pressure the AKA team. 𝐁𝐂𝐄 in front of him. Taking off fire. 𝐾MJ. Take down one. Limit coach MP. Been taken out. But 𝐁𝐂𝐄 try to move out. Flanking from 𝐾MJ. Covering towards the door. 𝐁𝐂𝐄. Their health is very low. Ganos also doesn't have any medical item to be using to heal up 70% of his blood or his HP, but still got a boosting item. Maybe a little bit increasing of his health maybe can give him advantage to take down towards AKA team. But look at 𝐁𝐂𝐄 health. He still have a lot of blood going on. It's not a blood, what we call that, health. So 𝐁𝐂𝐄 already standby outside of the compound. Gunos jumping out. 𝐁𝐂𝐄 try to move in. 𝐾MJ already find a bit area towards the window. 𝐁𝐂𝐄 already in the ground floor. Gunos only one player left for WGS, standing by upstairs. 𝐁𝐂𝐄 already coming towards the stairs. Gunos desperately need to find somewhere else to run, but look at his health. He's got one, but 𝐾MJ, what a great support to take down the last guy from WGS Thailand. Been out for 18th place. So 4 kills for 𝐾𝐄, but 2 of them already been casualties. So for MG and 𝐁𝐂𝐄, there's a lot of responsibilities to being taken in, so they can stay alive in our first circle. Alright, wait, I try to monitor first at our YouTube. So but we looking at inside the maps. maybe at the left side or at the right side of the circle, there will be a hectic situation at the 𝐻𝐸𝐥, because if you're looking at movement from team, what is that team? Why we got number 20? This team from where? Miss slot or what? 1918. Team from SD. Looks like they didn't want to go to the east side, but I think they probably will going to Severny first and then going to the north to get into the circle. But maybe from Yasnaya Polyana, there's a team from KUEC from Myanmar. There's a big possibilities they will be clashing with AKA team inside the 𝐻𝐸𝐥, but a big advantage actually for KUEC, because they have 4 players. Comparing for AKA, they have 2 players left. It's quite scary actually when the center of the circle is at 𝐏𝐑𝐀𝐍, because usually the end of the circle will be there, so it will shrink at the open area. Most of the team desperate to find their covering places, and as we know, 𝐏𝐑𝐀𝐍, they have not lot of houses to be taken by this player. But yeah, there's a cabaran for them to play in this kind of situation. What is cabaran in English? Cabaran is what is cabaran, But I'm so sorry, my English is not that kind of fluent, but I try my best to give very important input for you guys to get along with this match. Look at the blue already shrinking toward the first circle. As we can see, they have one team been conquering the 𝐏𝐑𝐀𝐍 hills, which is team from Indonesia, AL. They have 4 players here, but by taking of this place or taking of this area, looks like they have a big chances to stay alive for a while, and also they have a big advantage to monitoring every movement that been going on under these top hills. Why I cannot see my... Wait, first I need to share a link, can I? How to share this link? Okay, copy link. Wait a moment. Hey, why? Wait, wait. I don't know how to... NBE Esports live stream. Why doesn't have a live right now? Team sound naikkan sikit. Okay, kejap Tapi kenapa tak boleh tengok live Tak ada live ni masalahnya. Tak boleh nak monitor dekat YouTube. Apa Oh, ada. Seven watching now. Okay. 7 orang tengok takut aku. I'm so nervous right now. Yeah, but take a look right here. The desperate situation for Team AL from Indonesia when they accidentally clash inside this open area. Then there are pressure from the high ground that been given from KIA team from Philippines. Mommy got taken down. INT ladies, so one been taken down, but still for AL team they managed to get out from that situation and moving up back towards this top of the hill to give a counter pressure back towards KIA. Maybe from KIA, I don't know, because I just jumped into this game, but there's no big deal for KIA. They have a compound, they have a shield to protect themselves from the pressure from the team of AL. But we're looking back in towards the map. They have a clashing point, have a clashing team between INT, which is this team from Indonesia, towards versus from KUEC from Myanmar, but two already been in blood. Lady also been knocked down right now, but there's still 2 players left to do the process reviving, process. But oh no, the need just explode in front of the team, and 4 kill in total for KUEC from Myanmar. What a mecha move from them. And also they didn't need to worry, because the circle is really near to them, so they can easily going into the circle and take a compound and stay alive for a bit. But look at here, look at our circle. Just like I said, there's a big possibilities this circle will shrink in or end up in the open area at the 𝐏𝐑𝐀𝐍. So right now, all the teams, all the players are desperately going to monitor, going to analyze where is the place they'll be. Where is the place they'll be decide to take in. Oh, look at here, �սկ𝐼 get take one from NBX Quest. A move that accidentally happened here and give a free kill for team Indonesia, SKYROSE Esports. It's a free kill for them, but NBX Quest look like they have 2 or 3 players left, but 2 of them got been clashing between other teams' enemies. But yeah, car already been smoked around here. If you look inside the circle like QAC, they are enjoying their moment, comparing other team that still struggling to find themselves, still struggling to counter pressure from enemy aggression. But this is team from Monkey Business from Malaysia. They're already inside the circle, but one of the player been taking down 𝐁𝐁. Need to be revived, otherwise Monkey Business, we lost one of the player. And also they have a big high risk. They are high risk when they want to go to revive to that player. There's a big possibilities The observation from SKYROSE Esports already been taken there. So every movement, every action need to be done carefully. Need to find a cover area before going towards 𝐁𝐁𝐤 and to heal up him. 𝐁𝐷OM, try to take a look. Where is the location? The player for SKYROSE Esports. 𝐿KEY on the right side of the 𝐁𝐷OM. But he's the only one that really close towards the enemy line. Try to move in. Try to get in into the west side. There's a close distance there. But I don't know. I don't know if 𝐁𝐷OM can find any covering places around here. But looks like all the SKYROSE Esports player already been spread out. So every angle there are possibilities can be taken down for this individual. 𝐿KEY trying to revive Alice that been knocked out. It's really difficult. It's really difficult for our team to find their covering area. But look at our new circle. Looks like on the top of the knot there will be a hectic movement. Will be held after this. GD already coming. Looks like they're trying to take down the GS hash during their rotation towards inside the center of the circle, but nothing happened there. Nothing damage been taken. But near of the area of GD, there is also a L team from Indonesia that possibly gave a risk to them and die. Already been taken out by INF Spy. Alice along, take down to MB. So there's a great threat given by MB team. Where is them? MB team? I think I can't take in. Tak nampak, I can't see. Kenapa tak ada komen Risau lah. Wait, sound dah okay ke? Okay, good. So there's a 2 player from GSH Zone from Indonesia. They could not find a better place. Then they have a small compound here. And for KIA, they try to fight from Team Malaysia LR. The need. I've been throwing in inside the compound. Budak hitam there, but still no damage. No damage for him. Take a look from the top of the view. See how many people for KIA to challenge with LROO. Is there going to be a third party here? But when DD from Sri Lanka take the hill, they have a big advantage to observe from higher ground location. But look at that, DD already coming. One only player from Team GSS. Oh no, 1v2, but Team GSS, they win the fight. They have 2 kills. What a great adaptation from the player. There are a lot of pressure going on there, but KIA try to take out LR from Malaysia. Budak hitam push forward, but what can he do when the full squad of KIA try to give him a counterback pressure? But the nade from Lucifer got one from UMP45, but Lucifer tried to take all the pressure here. 2 of them going forward combination. LR still pressing, still trying to get the clean out. Oh, wipe out, got one. Another one, still another one for Team Malaysia. 𝐾𝐶 try to heal up 70%. This is a big chances from Team Malaysia. Take out all the KIA team. Jump shot, not been taking damage. Try to take a move from the left. Right side also. Try to move to the right side, but LR, they clean out KIA team without full squad. There are only 2 players here, but what a move from AR. I don't know, is it okay I'm casting or not, but this is the first time I cast in English, but I don't know. Yeah, I try. So LR got 3 kills for the 20 minutes. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐾. Rotation from AL team. Just in front of him. 𝐿𝐿𝐾 try to make a way into the 5th circle. It's a really exposed location, but he got cover. But he need to be careful. Left side of him have a 1 player from Malaysia NBE Esports that's still alive, 𝐿𝐿𝐾, but the elevation of sight has a disadvantage for 𝐾𝐄 to looks where the position 𝐿𝐿𝐾. Molly been thrown out toward Jaden. 𝐿𝐿𝐾 try to push forward, try to get close toward Jaden. But can 𝐿𝐿𝐾 take down 3 of the members of GD from Indonesia? Another one from team GSH taking a pressure. Enemy coming. QEC got the last guy from GSH. And they have a new kill for GSH. Oh no, new kill for KUEC. And when we take a look inside the circle, looks like team GOD, team God, they conquer the area very fluently, but there's still a big threat for them. KUEC Mami already been buried down, but wait, looks like they have a chances to take down 2 of the player AL driving the buggy. But there is Ghost. 𝐷𝐿𝐻 the last guy, and also the health is very low for AL player. 𝐷𝐿𝐻 is the last guy, still not been looking. I think dia kena lenyek lah. Sanao jumping out from the buggy, push forward, randomly fire. San got another kill. Looks for the total kill KUEC. They got 13 kill. They got a circle. They try to halang. They try to what is that word? They try to make a difficulties for other team from outside the circle to coming way in for the 7th circle. So we have 4 team left with 9 player left. Look like KUEC, they have a really big advantage. They'll be using the low ground location to find out where all the movement happens in the top of the ground. A long rotation from SKYROSE ESPORT doesn't give them a chances to have a great position inside the 7th circle, but they have a rest 2 player left for SKYROSE ESPORT, GOD. So we have 3 team left to get a winner chicken dinner. Smoke already been up here inside the circle. GOD try to move in, try to get a close toward the center circle. Sanao taking in the buggy. There's a possibility that buggy will be a bunker for KUEC, but KUEC got one of the player GOD. B9 or B-Mine. The blood is running low. John being taken down by Alice. SKYROSE ESPORT got one of the player KUEC. Mizu really close, but the nade from Sanao fall in toward Alice. Alice are desperately asking for help from Mizu KUEC. They are on the way to get a 15 placement point for chicken dinner. Sanao knocked down by Mizu. 1v2 is happening here. SKYROSE ESPORT versus KUEC, but Fate taking the buggy, try to crush, and chicken dinner for KUEC for the first map. Congratulations to them. So what a move for KUEC. The total kill for KUEC is a lot. It's really a lot. They managed to get 16 elimination point. SKYROSE Esports got 9 elimination point. 𝐁𝐑 got 1 elimination point. NBE Esports got 5 elimination point. For LR team got 3 elimination points. So that is top 5 for our first match. And just like I said, this is my first time casting in English. There are a lot of words that I didn't know. There are still many vocabulary I need to be studying. And I didn't do some of the training, but yes, what a great adventure for me for this first match. And I can't wait for the next match. Maybe I try to take a slow down for my casting first, so I can pronounce word by word. So yes, we take a break and be right back for PMAC, PUBG Mobile Asia Championship. Oh no. Hello and welcome back to PUBG Mobile Asia Championship. We are already going to the round 2 towards map Miramar, and look like to our flight paths from Torre Ahumada and up to Valle del Mar for VDM. So this kind of flight paths are really great, giving a varieties of choices for the players and the team to decide where their looting activity area for the early in this round, and maybe for team INF, this kind of flight path give them big advantage, give them a really long time to their complete their looting activity, to get the weapon, to get the utilities item, compared to others. Because compared to others, as we look, all the prepper just now just landed on the ground to do their looting activity, to get the weapon, compared towards team INF just now. So they are one of the team that get a weapon early, so they can they have a really long time to decide where the next rotation to be held, where the routing need to be going in after the circle been shift outside of their places. But there not be a big worries for INF, because the line of the circle or the circle is really close to them, so they can easily take the compound inside the circle. And as we look right now, there's a lot activities, there's a lot of team. I think around 4 to 5 to 6 teams outside of the circle on the area of the south. And for the clashing area in this early moment that's happening at the graveyard between DDx OMA from Sri Lanka, they land in the same place in the Thailand team WGS, but Sina already being taken down by Ashura by Grenade. Spread positioning by WGS. Sana try to observe all the threat that been tried to be given. AKM from Sana right to the top. Ashura didn't get any hits, but the flank already here. Shooting by WGS. One knockdown for DD. Two already been running out of the blood. Pure already come with mid event. Try to get a covering here, but still they have a UZ inside of his hand. Diffuse try to take down one. Ashura, what a great move from him. Clean out all the players for DDx OMA from Sri Lanka. WGS 3 kill for them, but what a sad situation when they lost their one of the players. So 3 left for WGS at the graveyard. Kan sikit game sound tu macam mana? Tak wait a moment nice. 2, 3 ke? Okay. Yap. Yo. Tadi benar ni kat sini. Okay, we continue back. Alpozo, there are possibilities clashes between LR with UNXS from Indonesia and other places. If we look, there's not lots of going on. Their location are way far from each other, and if we can see, the high ground that been taken by NBE Esports looks like give their a big advantage to monitoring all the rotation being holding on at the road. And there's a one team near towards them. GSH try to climb up to top of the hill with this Pajero Popeye bot. This is normal thing to do for a player. When they want to stay alive, they will do anything. They will do anything to make sure all the teams, all the players are in a safe situation. So it's not a weird thing we to see when the Pajero climb out. But I think it's kind of a bit selfish for him because there's a two rest of the members still on the low ground location, far distant from him. So what we've been scared about is if there are fights going on with the two rest of the players. So there's a really difficulties so they can do the reviving process. Now NBXS already make a move. So this where the problems comes. Mochi, I to observe Sunny already give the information that the threats are already coming in towards their compound. Zuyas try to take down this player by the grenade. Oh no, no damage for him. Hazel try to track down. Footstep on the top. NBXS still got a cover, still got a support from the high ground location. The distance already close. Jumping down, shooting from Keizo, but counter fire from team Eros. But M249 from NBE Esports. 𝐂𝐍 take down that players. Really great move from 𝐂𝐍, but there a threat coming down towards from the hills. 𝐂𝐍 need to be fast, need to do the revenge process really fast. Rebecca been shot down by Zidom. So one of the GSH SONE already been buried down. Rebecca, her distance is very far for Mochi and Popeye bot to give a help or to make a reviving process. But look at there, Mochi already coming in as one individual. The nade that to been throwing up. NBE Esports, the players are really low. Smolly will maybe got a hit, but looks at the covering fire from Zidom. Try to counter back. More Mochi damage been taken from Zidom, but Mochi still need to be careful. Behind him, there's a two player of NBE Esports that's still alive. Sunny already out. Popeye boy still managed to revive Rebecca. So 3 versus 3 NBE Esports between GSH. Look at the flanking. Look at Rebecca. They're coming in. They will give a big problem for Yuri and also Zidom. Popeye bot try to track down the target in front of him. Popeye bot shooting by AKM, but counter fire from Yuri. Counter fire by Yuri, failing all the movement for GSH. So 2 already been out or GSS. So look like NBE Esports, they have a great advantage. Mochi knocked down one, so Rebecca, one of the player for GSS left. But Yuri didn't know Rebecca is near him. But this is a great opportunity for Rebecca. Take down one or otherwise get one kill at least. And then she can run away with the car, move to other safe places. But maybe they have a lot of goings on in her minds. Either if he take down the Yuri, the counter pressure back from NBE Esports will be bigger than him. Will be bigger than she can imagine. But still, they have a one option. They have a alternative for GSH to get more placement point if they ask Rebecca to move to other places. Looks like NBE Esports Their joy didn't get any longer. AL coming, shooting by NBE Express, jumping by NBE Express. Mizzy been taken down, 2 knocked down for AL. NBE Express, what a great move for them. But look at the top of the hill. High ground pressure from AL. This is a really difficult time for NBE Express. From 4 players now already. Nothing. None on NBE Express player inside of this Miramar map. After Rebecca shoot from behind, Rebecca make a move, make a surprise, and BXWest didn't know where the location for Rebecca. So that is what Rebecca been waiting about. So this is the time she ran away. She got 1 kill. Oh no, I think she got 2 kills. She got 2 kills. And then she ran off. The job is done, but I think maybe LR will take this player down. On open space, 1 player inside 1 vehicle, so no counter fire from inside. Going top of the hill, but still like they have a difficulties for LR get a sight of you. But this explosion happened there. LR shooting by Lucifer. Take out the last guy for GSH from Indonesia. 2 kills for Team Malaysia LR. So we have 13 players left. We have 13 team left. Look like the circle still bigger places for them to wandering around. This is from Indonesia, UNXS. They already got 2 kills. Wandering around at water treatment. I know water treatment or creative field. I think creative fields. So creative field have a high ground. They can place their players top this ground, and so big advantage for them to stay alive. But still they have a threat for them to be watched out because a movement or rotation from MB towards the northeast. But there's a possibility that will be clashing sooner or later. But still no kills for MB gang. Chuan take down UNXS Bailey from Indonesia. So even though they have a high ground location, still, as like I said, the threat is everywhere. The threat is everywhere. One lack of observation, one simple mistake moving toward the exposed location will make the team be in pain. UNXS, one of the player running low, SKYROSE Esports from Indonesia, got 1 kill after buried down on one of the player UNXS. So they have a total of 3 teams at the Crater Field Hills. So right now I think there's not a big problem for them because the diameter of the circle is still big. Maybe the 4th circle, the 5th circle, when the circle shift towards a really far distance, there's a decision to be made by the IGL or by the team. Because as we look, when they're walking down from this hill, there's a open space, really big open space, have a compound, but still, once we got the compound first, they have a great advantage to stay alive. So a big problem for UNXS, how they want to going in towards the circle. A great move for UNXS. Didn't march forward towards SKYROSE Esports or MB from Malaysia, Monkey Business. Their flank maybe going in towards the northeast or the north, but when they come to the northeast, they're one of the player INF are watching that area. AKA near toward INF. So this is a really high risk for INF player. When MB drop down the player toward this compound, so 2 up need to be hiding. But look at look at this place. Where can he hide? When monkey business player coming here, spread the positioning, searching inch by inch of this compound. So a move that been made by 2UP is going far away from that compound, but still behind his back, really exposed to what UNXS. But when he opened the fire, monkey business legacy will be locating his location. 2UP already been exposed, but still managed to get 1 kill for NBE Gamal. Already been buried down. 3 player left for monkey business legacy. Support already coming, but grenade coming up for 2UP, but there still managed to be alive because the net explode. There's a cover for him to melarikan diri daripada ancaman bom tersebut. Alright, ni INF try to locate where is the MB player. Oh, this is a problem for monkey business legacy. If they didn't know Snoopy is coming here and they didn't ready for this, looks like they're ready. They have a tembo. What's the tembo? They have a wall been using by Nuzi, but one already knocked down. Nuzi, the threat of the bomb, right top of the head. Nuzi going down. MB monkey business legacy for Malaysia. Form 4 players now, till 1 left to control this kind of situation, but he has an alternative to run away. Have a car beside of this house. Maybe he try to take a chances. Only been thrown up. There's no one there. Spy searching down. Toki also searching here. Demo. It's too long. It's too long. They're taking fight. Maybe I should take another view for another team. AL 7 kill for them. 1v4 is happening. KUEC, a team that have a chicken dinner for our first match. The door is open, flanking on the right. Windows be watching. Got Gamer try to take down one, but cannot. That says no for KUEC. They want to kill more. They want to take all the player for AL. Midsd try to run, try to prioritize the circle fast, but behind his back. Oh, Midsd. That's a desperate situation. He need to jump out, but the explosion of the minivan make him been taken out and also been killed by 𝐿KEI from SKYROSE Esports. NV order. This is team from AL Indonesia. So 1 player left for AL. Look at the circle. Look at the circle. They have a 1 spot of the compound that been taken by RVL from Philippines. Looks like they have a RVL or rival have a big advantage to get a farm kill, because as we look, there will lot of team will be coming in toward the center circle. 2 exposed at the north, 2 exposed at the south, but have a compound at the west. Have a compound at the east for water treatment, but still they have a hill. They've been dorang akan berebut. There will be berebut. What is berebut? Water treatment. Berebut is like two team try to conquer the hill. Tu ayat dia. Right, when AKA team already moving in toward northeast. Actually, AKA team is not moving in toward northeast. They guarded the northeast, but now below of them they have a GOD player already take down a compound. Be taking in the compound. So 3 of the player left for GOD, and they also can see a movement from SKYROSE Esports towards hill seberang apa I think the most painful situation are for RVL. in the ending of the circle, because we have 11 teams and they have a center circle, and a lot of the teams right now didn't have a great place to take a nap, or take a nap lah, to stay in the circle. Nate from Cloudy, KUEC Fate, SKYROSE Esports. One of player been buried down. Alice, last guy. Order is there behind the rock. Smoke already been up here. Maybe a pick from Order will kill Alice. After this, aka they have 47 seconds left before the blue shrinking in. Smoke already been open for aka to push forward towards compound GOD, but long distance firing from SKYROSE Esports give a difficulties for aka. Make a clean move towards the compound. Cloudy flanking observation from the left for other team, but two player of aka take a hit. Long distance from Alice. Got down one, aka MJ. Cloudy tried to give a help, but another one already been fall down for aka. Looks like GOD have a big advantage to clear out aka team. Cloudy tried to take a target, but going in for the compound, but cannot. Cloudy shooting back from GOD. Clean out and wipe out the team from aka Singapore, taking the 9th place in the second map. GOD also try to take down NBE Order from Indonesia. Try to take a compound RVL. This is a meal for them. One of the tire, two of the tire already been take out. Order open space, stopping in here. Maybe this will be get him a really big trouble, and can be looked from other team. Order hiding in the small places, but top of him they have a movement from GD Indonesia. RVL, they managed to spread out the players and covering wide angle in the 5th circle just now, but now the new circle already been open and they are not in that circle. They need to moving in. UNXS try to get in, but still in the blue. KIA, if he look back, wrong opportunity for him. Maybe KIA got a 1 kill, but Order tried to take down one of the player been sighted on the top of the hill. Look like RVL, this reviving process are difficult to be done when KIA have a high ground positioning, so every movement in the low ground will be noticed for them. 𝐏𝐑𝐄 RVL got another player for KIA, so a great move for RVL. They have a circle just now, but they didn't manage to get the kill. They didn't manage to block down the rotation from the blue. So now they need to repositioning back. They need to get a safe circle. Long wide rotation from Sweetel. And king of the circle for right now is team WGS from Thailand. RVL, Sweetel already been taken down, but two players inside this QPRB will park nearly towards WGS player. Jump out. Moving forward for Boss P. The enemy is in front of him. Also have the left. The head already been up here. Shooting down by M416. Boss 4 already been taken down. RVL lost this fight. They have been wiped up from WGS from Thailand. KIA. 2 player left. Versus 4 player from WGS. Ashura in the open space. Boss got 1. 3 left to kill. A net been thrown up to make a very big impact to get a first kill for KIA. How can KIA get into the circle when they have a spreading? When WGS player has spread out their position, they cover the east side, they cover the west side, and for KIA they need to punch in the middle of the line. Smoke already been open, but WGS managed to knock one of the KIA players. So reviving process already been happen here. Vegeta standby to make a shooting. Gunos already locate the high ground position. Looks like KIA try to take the way in from Vegeta's side. From Vegeta, KIA will be will be moved in the open space. WGS try to revive the member already being taken out by KIA. There will be crash the small compound inside the smoke. One crash by Hendrik, but Hendrik been taken down by Aishura. WGS win the second match. Winner chicken dinner for them. So WGS from Thailand got 12 elimination point. KIA from Philippines got 1 elimination point. RVL from Philippines managed to get 6 elimination point. EL from Indonesia managed to get 7 elimination point. UNXS from Indonesia also have 4 elimination points. So no Malaysian team, no Sri Lanka team compared to the first match. So our second match already completed. What a great move from WGS Thailand. Got a many kill for this match. And don't go away. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the third match. Hello and welcome back to our PUBG Mobile Asia Championship. So this is round 3. 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐿 already appears. So this is second time 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐿 for all the 17 teams. I think 17 teams. I think 18 teams. Because there's a shortlisted, I think number 20. What the team is name is ST. Okay. Wait for a moment. Okay. So total team that been playing for 2 days is 18 team. And looks like our flight path is good for them to choose all the area inside the 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐿, and they have a few points, or they have a few area. Looks like a clashing between teams already happened at Primos, at Rozhok. They have 2 teams there for each places, but our circle, its sentence is at Ruins. And for RBL, they are much forward towards server. Maybe they have a possibilities for RBL and Team GD will be clashing. And take a look for for LR player from Malaysia. They choose 𝐿𝐼𝐥𝐿 for their first activity looting, but when they try to get into the main island, they should hope that there's a no blocking from SD. As we can look, SD, they inside the Milta power. They inside the Milta, and there's a great possibilities if they analyze the flight path just now, they can predict there will be one team maybe drop down inside the Sosnoka military base. So there's chances for SD block all the LR player going to the main island. But if they manage to rotate to the left bridge of SMB, there's also a big threat for them to be facing off, because as we can look inside the Sosnoka military base, another team is there, INT team from Indonesia. But take a look at this first. WGS been fighting AKMJ just like a previous round. Shooting from the window. Janos been take down one, but counter backfire. 𝐵𝐺𝐃 tried to get a flank. Shotgun in their hand as 12k. Try to take a target, but 3 player already been buried for WGS. So last option for them to run away to Prime. Try to manage get a higher placement point. 𝐶𝐄𝐄 is the player being left for AKF, because of the rest of the players still have a far away distance from this kind of compound. 𝐵𝐺𝐃, maybe there's chances for 𝐵𝐺𝐃 to take down the 𝐶𝐄𝐄. As we can look, the weapon that 𝐵𝐺𝐃 have is shotgun. So in a close distance fight, shotgun definitely will give a big damage for 𝐶𝐄𝐄. But this is a really big problem for 𝐵𝐺𝐃 when AKA all of the players already moving inside the compound. Very delicious for AKA. 4 kill for them. 𝐵𝐺𝐃 can do nothing. Okay, 𝐵𝐺𝐃 can do nothing. They have a split second for him to run away, but he still want to stay inside the compound. So AKA 𝐶𝐄𝐄 been delivered the message for the rest of the players, and they come with the car with Darcia, and just like that, 𝐵𝐺𝐃 been take out. From 18 team, now we have 17 team after WGS from Thailand been clear out. So actually WGS from Thailand, that team is the team winning the second map just now. They have a chicken dinner and they have 12 elimination point. So as we can assume, as we can what we call that, as we can say, from round 1, round 2, round 3, they have a comparison. They have a different team that been dominating top 5 or each round. So maybe we look more action after the first circle. Yasnaya Poliana, KUEC been there, but top of the knot, Yasnaya Polyana, a rotation from KIA. If they conquer the Stubble Hill or between the river near around the Yasnaya Polyana, where as we know there has a high ground there, so every single movement to left out Yasnaya Polyana can be sighted from here. Looks like KIA didn't stop there. They're moving forward towards Servani or shooting range. Shooting range has two teams. Maybe the clash will be happen here. Still got no kill for GD from Indonesia, and the fight is taking on RVL LOWKEY from Philippines. Really exposed location, really open area. So each of the player need to be careful. Looks like GD, they have an advantage. They have a bit of covering area like compound, like a wall that can be prone beside it. RVL shooting from Kibo, try to take down, try to give a damage to Lizo, but Kibo didn't notice that one of the RVL player is near beside him. Using the TP28. Oh, now AKM from RVL. Got one of the player GD. 3 left, try to carrying fire, but 𝐻𝐼𝐿 didn't manage to get a clear target. And still, for a GD player or RVL player, they have a 50-50 situation chances for them. But if GD knock down Lizo for RVL team, they already take out the first threat. So this is like open a door for the first house. So they can get in, they can try to take down another one to another one player. But 𝐻𝐼𝐿, what he need to do, he need to take a look to top of the hill. Actually, 𝐻𝐼𝐿 already heard the fire from Sweater just now. So supposedly 𝐻𝐼𝐿 already locate where is Sweater location is. But Barong, Laja in front of him. It's not Laja, it's AX in front of him. Try to left these places. A great move, but still there are high risk for him to be taken down. AX is on the left, running right now, but Baron didn't see. Baron didn't notice where the exactly location for AX. But when he stopped, he will get a kill. He crashed him. He crashed him like a donut flipped by pizza. Baron got one knockdown, and there's a possibility a 4 elimination kill for Team GD from Indonesia. He scanned, he analyzed, he exposed the enemy location, he crashed out, and he get a kill. Simply as that. UNXS from Indonesia, RR from Malaysia, 1 been taken out. 3 elimination point for UNXS. Looks like Team Malaysia from RL, from LR, only have 1 player left. As we can see, that player, the last guy named Edwin. Mana pula budak ni? Asal tak boleh tekan? Okay. Dah mati ke apa? Looks like Edwin is... kenapa Sekejap. Oh, I cannot view Edwin. I cannot spec Edwin. I don't know why. Maybe a technical issue or bug issue happened there. So 4 kill for AKA. If we can recap at the second match before this, how Team AKA tried to take down the GOD from Indonesia, but when they try to push in, they have a great move. They open the smoke, make a way in towards the compound top of the hill, but SKYROSE Esports from Indonesia, one of their player give a long distance pressure, so AKA that a mistake for them to hold that area way too long and give advantage from other enemy from other side, give a long shoot distance for them. But now, as we talking, as we see, we still have 17 team. We still have 17 teams left. So that's lots of player here. And possibilities of clashing towards AL and NBE Esports from Malaysia. AL doesn't have a big problem. They got cover. They have a high ground. They have a transportation to make a move to try to fall back. But NBE Esports, they didn't want this kind of fight. They lost one. They lost 𝐁𝐶𝐄. As we know, 𝐁𝐶𝐄, this is the player that open up the opportunity for NBE Esports get a more and more elimination point from round 1 and round 2. But what NBE Esports doing now is they move away from all the bigger threat, move away from all the high risk, but suddenly they will be stopping by near around the GD players. One who spotted 𝐼𝐼𝐥𝐿 back of the small compound. Have a vehicle there to 𝐏𝐑𝐄 to export it. So our circle enclosure towards 2 island, not island and also the main island, but looks like the percentage, the enclosure will be at the north. So a place like 𝐵𝐵𝐵 will give a great hiding place, will give a great safe place for this player to come in. As we can see, DDx OMA from Sri Lanka already got their places to stay alive in the second circle. Still have a threat in front of him. Now team from Malaysia, Monkey Business, they have a long way distance for them to get in. Looks like 1000 meter to march into the second circle, and they are routing toward the circle. If they take the Mount 𝐁𝐑𝐄 mountain, they will be, if they take Mount 𝐁𝐑𝐄 mountain, there will be clash with SKYROSE Esports from Indonesia, because SKYROSE Esports from Indonesia already placed their, I think, last guy for SKYROSE Esports. Yep, Chuan is the last guy for SKYROSE Esports. So Monkey Business Legacy need to be careful when they are stopped around here. Open fire, Vector for Chuan, take down Gimal, but this grenade. Oh, this is a really big problem for Monkey Business Legacy. The node explode. Chuan get that. Another player from Monkey Business Legacy. Now what he need to do is to clear out, to kill these 2 player. Looks like a telur di hujung tanduk. An egg near around the horn can do nothing, fall down and break to the pieces. The circle already been shifted. The center of the circle is shooting range, and AL got that places, but INT try to move in and make this kind of situation there be close toward AL team. And GD at the northeast, there's a nothing threat in front of them, but back of the area of GD, there are lots of movement going on from UNXS, from SD, from KIA, and also maybe there are possibilities for AKA, but AKA going to the south make their teams will be nearly towards GSH SONE from Indonesia. But as we know, AKA have a great player, have a good quality player for their fire powering system. And the four elimination point that being holding on need to be carefully handled. But looks like team GSH SONE, they have a compound, they already have a great piece to be stand out. But Sunny still make a move in the open area, so this is a high risk for him, high risk for the GSH SONE. Sunny, the target in front of him, try to take down but cannot. He's moved too fast from the threats. Suddenly, one of the KIA player already been knocked down. Nisha already been knocked down. Henrik is there. Box is there. So KIA is from Philippines. Pixel already been buried down. GD Prejin this team, and suddenly they stop in this top of the hill where there's no covering elements here. They have a smoke been opened, but it's too late for Henry to help Nishas to help revive the teammates. So from 4 player now left down to 2 player for KIA, and they should be glad because their positions are nearly close toward the line of the circle. If they are way too far, they have a high risk for them to be taken down from other enemy. And when KIA moving in toward the third circle, looks like they think they can get an opportunity to take down the GD player. So this is maybe a revenge time for KIA to take down one of the player. Die already coming near to the fence. Shooting from Hendrix doesn't give any hit for that player, but maybe there will be indication to be monitoring for KUEC. The threat for them is AKA. Both of these teams doesn't have the circle. They need to move in after this 1 minute and 30 seconds before the blue start to shrink in. AKA, I think AKA doesn't interested. I think AKA doesn't have an interest to push into this compound because they still have many alternatives, many options beside take a risk to push in. But still, if they got knocked one of the player of KUEC, maybe they have a great possibilities to AKA to conquer this compound to try to push in. Cloudy open an angle another side towards the compound. Long distance firing from inside to take down John, but fit. This is very low. Another shoot from AKA will make him fall down to the floor. 40 seconds left before the blue is shrinking. So the decision needs to be made. Cloudy, a great position for him to block the rotation for KUEC. Smoke been open. KUEC, AKA looks like they are really interested to take down KUEC. 3 of them already been on the ground floor. KUEC Mami try to take a cover, but one already been knocked down. Sano shotgun been herded. Mami been take out. Fit still left here. Renit been thrown to the stairs. Cloudy, there is a danger for him. Inside already been blood out. AKMJ still has left. Achaki need to give a support. He need to push in with others players, but I think the role for Chucky is he waiting for KUEC jump out from the building. But looks like here KUEC already counter back the pressure been given by AKA Chucky, by AKA team. Chucky is the player left for AKA. This is the last hope for AKA to manage other. They'll be thrown out for the 15 places, or they will get the 3 kill for KUEC players. Oh, shot down close distance. Chucky jump shot. M416 for KUEC, but Chucky is very low. The blue is eating him alive, and KUEC got another player, the last guy, but Chucky still managed, got the elimination point for AKA team. We have 13 left, 30 player left now. The circle shrinking to the small area, but looks like out of the circle, the having clinching been happen here. INT lady been buried down, but they get 4 elimination point. Now they need to find a really good place to be hiding. If they choose toward the northwest, there will be clash with UNXS. If they try to manage to get to the west, there's a one enemy or one player from LR holding and guarded that their way in. Pintu masuk dia orang. So if we see SD and UNXS, diorang pula. SD and UNXS, they didn't want to take the high risk. They are playing near towards the line of the circle. They know if they push in, they will be positioning themselves in the open area. So there will be like look like a cherry center of the cake. People will take the cherries first beside the cakes. I don't know, maybe because I like the cherry first. So and then I blend in with the cake. But now 𝐷𝐿, the threat is very towards the south. They have a lot of going on here. The hectic moment is there. Smoke already been open for GS Hash, but 𝐴𝐿 coming down for 4 player. That's a backstab situation. Looks like will going to happen for 𝐴𝐿 if they didn't carefully manage to noted or manage to monitoring a movement from Hendrik and Dumb Dogs. Suddenly Sunny already know the risk is there and he run away very fast, open the smoke, take the buggy and push forward to another places. Not enough to share these places for 19 teams left, remaining 20 players. 𝐴𝐿 no even process been take on Mizzly, but INT Moon already been take out. INF X2P take out by Blue Zone. Or UNXS 1v1 toward this small compound. Molly been thrown out. The smoke, the fire been spread out, but Zyrex managed to get a 14. The 14th elimination point for UNXS, but almost taken down by his own Molotov just now. INT got 5 elimination point, but they have a really near threat for him. Only movement, reveal, 𝐴𝐿 got 1, but still have a 𝐏𝐵𝐿 to push forward inside the circle with Moon. They have a transportation. They use the 2 different towers. They use the same transportation. This is a really high risk because there's a possibility the vehicle will be explode. One big takedown. Bell got 1. UNXS managed to get 1 INT. Now they're holding all the way in for INT and they killed 2 of the players. And UNXS got 2 elimination points, 16. Between them and between 𝐴𝐿, they have a lot of elimination points between these 2 teams. UNXS, they lost their 1 player. Still got 3 left now. SD in position, aiming from Cam towards the stand that SD. Lost the 2 players there, so 3 players, 3 teams left for this 6 circle. 3v3, sorry, 3v4, v1. KUEC. Chicken dinner for round 2. UNXS. Lot of elimination point for them. 𝐴𝐿 also. 𝐿𝐿 going to the top. StanV need to be careful. Zyrex open the angle. 𝐿𝐿 use the UAZ for his bunker. But looks like 𝐴𝐿 still managed to give a pressure for KUEC. Been holding on to the words so small compound. StanV, if he carelessly didn't take out 𝐿𝐿, it will give open area at the back for UNXS. But KUEC SONE now also can get an advantage because 𝐴𝐿 is not inside the circle. They need to going in. So looks like KUEC SONE now and 𝐴𝐿, 3 of the player will be moving in the synchronous night in the synchronous night time in the same time. 𝐴𝐿 already make a move, going to take the high ground, but still they didn't have the circle. UNXS, they conquer the circle. This orange UAZ try to crash down, got 1 Cam been taken out. Zyrex to try to cover, try to manage the situation, and he got 2 the players knocked down. 𝐶𝑢𝑝𝑟MAXi is the last guy for 𝐴𝐿. UNXS, they are on the way to get the chicken dinner. They have a 2 player left, but looks like UNXS win this 3rd match with 25 elimination point. It's not 25, it's around 20 elimination point. So 𝐴𝐿 have got a 2nd place, 9 elimination point. KUEC 6 elimination point. SD in the 4th place, 1 elimination point. GD managed to get 5 elimination point. Yeah, so that's it, our 3rd round. So we have 2 more rounds left. But I want to apologize for all of you that viewing this live streaming, because I can't speak very well for the English language, and I easily get into the motion when the fight is going on. When I use my mother language, it's easily for me to deliver the words, but when I try to speak in English language, there's a difficulties for me, because I didn't memorize many of vocabulary, even though I really like to look English movie, but yet I didn't memorize it. Yeah, I try to give my best, and I hope by the time there lots of vocabulary, I will be learning it. Okay, so we take a break and we come back for the hot match, so don't go away. Alright, welcome back to PMAC PUBG Mobile Asia Championship with me, Shortcaster Salad. So our second play in Miramar already been started, and looks like they have a few places here that have a clashing between two teams or three teams. Looks like that between I and T, they're sharing a place with team DDx OMA from Sri Lanka. But they have only 3 players for team DDD, so this is a kind of a big advantage for IN team from Indonesia, and get elimination point for them. But still, even though the team have a 3 players or 1 player or 2 players, the possibilities for the instant fusion of the players is to win really high, because anything is impossible, anything is possible in PUBG Mobile. But yes, we didn't know how they are tactical, how their strategy towards their opponent. And should be we have 18 team, but now we only have 70 teams. So that's mean that maybe one team already been taken out, or one team didn't manage to come with us in this 4th round. Looks like yep, team number 17 from SKYROSE ESPORT Indonesia didn't manage to get in with us in this 4th round. What happening here? 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿 been take out. 𝐿azy got 1. NBE Esports, they are take the fight. 3 of the player of SD almost dying. Patrick is a 1 left, guys. Last man standing for SD. So he has an option. Either way, he need to take a fight, or he also can make a move, run away far from this kind of situation, so that he can manage to get a higher placement point. This is a normal thing actually. When a team doesn't have enough player, and they have a space or they have an area for the last player to run, should be there will be take the chances. For one of the main reason is to get a higher placement point. That is a really, actually this is the thing is, when you play you need a point, elimination point, placement point. But the risk is really high if Patrick try to take the fight to this is the buggy already been smoked out. Really dangerous. Usually when the buggy flip out in Miramar, it will give a big damage towards the buggy. So that's why I just like, maybe this buggy will explode just now, but suddenly it didn't happen. And Patrick, maybe he will feel really glad, because otherwise he tried to run away and suddenly accident happened and he didn't manage to get a higher placement point. At Picado, we have 2 team here. IM team between DDx OMA ataupun pula DDx and team INT. DDx is from Sri Lanka, INT is from Indonesia, well, I'm from Malaysia. So this is kind of interesting when, you know, I can be as a spectator watching the gameplay from other country. But usually I'm always looking for my own country gameplay. I didn't manage to get to know how the gameplay from other team. So this is my first time, and usually I cast in my own language, in Bahasa Melayu or Bahasa Malaysia. But I take the adventure, I try to cast in English, even though my spoken language daily is not a English language. But I try give the best. I try to deliver all the important thing, all the input. Hazel, top of the room, INT, expose/question, 𝐿 tried to give a support, but INT got knocked one. 𝐿 push in. 𝐿 tried to get another two. Yep, he got it. DDx already been cleared out by INT from Indonesia in Picado. So they got 2 elimination points just now. And left us around 16 team left. And 57 remaining players. And another clashing point already been happened here. Towards GSH zone. One of the player, Popeye Boy, is blood out. Sunny take down, knocked down by 𝐏𝐂𝐍𝐃, NBE Esports. They try to give a pressure towards team GSH. Push in by 𝐏𝐂𝐍𝐃, pressing, but reviving process. This need to be done fast, because otherwise all the rest of the teammate will come here for GSH. Sunny already been taken out. The Pajero already been stopped. 𝐏𝐿𝐍𝐃 still outside the compound. Flaka already been knocked down. 𝐏𝐿𝐍𝐃 try to monitor around this compound. Maybe there's a possibilities coming here for another player from GSL. Looks like Rebecca didn't want to take the fight any longer. He doesn't want to take the fight any longer because you know the risk is really high to her being buried down by NBE Esports. So 3 players of the GSH already flashed out, and this is the last guy for GSH. And looks like the circle give difficult time in the early, way too early actually. The engagement happened compared to the previous round. KUEC feed fall to the ground. Mami still there. John also still there. Try to take a side, try to take the angle when he can clearly shoot RVL player at the low ground location. And also RVL take an action, try to make a move, moving towards other position. Try to open up all the possibilities to make KUEC pin down. And RVL doesn't have a big problem if they manage to get inside the compound and make a KUEC players outside. But boss, 1v1 situation. John try to give a hit, really big hit for boss, and he is in falling down. RVL AX try to counter pressure, try to give a counter pressure, but John still managed to get a cover. But this Molotov try been throw out AX in really great range. John need to be healed up already. AX coming in, but AX being taken out. Looks like RVL wiped out by KUEC. 4 kills for them, and really sad for RVL because they have a 4 play, because they have full squad player compared to KUEC. When Sun now been take out, Fit been take out, and Mami inside the compound. John tried to take an angle, but he received a first damage just now, and almost KUEC been thrown out from Miramar. Oh, accidentally GSH Zone already lost their last guy. Rebecca already died. GD got the elimination point. They have five elimination point in total, and they have a circle. When we take a look at circle, and when we take a look at circle and we take a look the position of the player, there's a far away distance from one to each other. So that's mean for us to see any fighting soon any longer, maybe it will take some time. It will take time, a period of time, because they can move towards other places, toward other safer places, because the diameter of the circle still in a big diameter. And Monkey Business Legacy really close to LR team from Malaysia. But nothing drastic, nothing aggressively happened there. And INF, if they're too late to come in towards the circle, there's a possibilities maybe they have a backstab situation will be produced for UNX towards INF. Or if UNX They come in first toward the circle at the northern area. So there's a big chance for UNXS to give a pressure for INF player. Now LR already got the southern side, but still really close towards NBE Lucifer. Taking role as a scouter, try to observe the location in front of the teammate, making a way, making a route for other teammate to rotate in. Go up. UNXS already been engaged towards INF. Now one of the player of UNXS, Bailey, already been fouled out. 𝐏𝐑𝐄 tried to pick up, but 𝐏𝐑𝐄 got a pressure from Snoopy. Give a spray for him, and nothing much left for 𝐏𝐑𝐄 to be revived. Suddenly UNXS, they got 4 players just now. Now only 2 players left. Just like I said, when UNXS, they're coming late, they didn't get, or they choose the northern area for their way in, they clash with INF. And if they are coming to other side like a northwest area, there's a possibilities their team can guard that area and can give a pressure towards INF, but that thing doesn't happen. As a spectator, we can see everything. As a player, they didn't know. They just predict and they just try to analyze inside the game. But still, if UNXS can manage to control the high ground position at the hills, they can give 2 different type of problem for INF. First, they give a pressure from inside, and another one they give from behind, from the outside of the circle. But the timing is not right. When Zyrax didn't manage to observe very well at this area and give a chances for INF to take down him, and this is make more difficult for StanV to come, because StanV, he knows that when he come from the top hill, he will go to the open space and open place, and that will give a chances for INF to shoot him down. The circle shift far away from the northern, from the 𝐿𝐻𝑍, from the junkyard, centralized towards La Vendetta area and Los Leones, and also Impala. Looks like our center circle GOD have a great pace, and also LR from Malaysia also have a great pace to stay alive inside the second circle. Looks like a movement from INT towards Monkey Business compound will make this team, or make this player will be taken down. Hey Bong, Bimo got one from INT. 3 kill or 3 elimination point for INT. But Monkey Business Legacy, they managed to get a first kill for their teams, and they have a compound. They no need for Monkey Business Legacy to go wandering around from outside the compound, because they're inside the circle. And as we can look, all the teams, all the players already get their safe place. KUEC John, last guy for KUEC, to take cover inside the minivan, but cannot. So AKA from Singapore managed to get the last guy from KUEC, which means this time AKA they are in a great performance compared to KUEC. KUEC got the chicken in I think around in early round, in round 2 or something like that. But AKA from each round to each round, they improvise their elimination point. They have been add up by each round, and for the fourth round, looks like they still add up some more. They have 3 elimination point, and there's a no threat for AKA just now, unless KIA going to push in towards the AKA compound. Because as we can see, AKA, they got the high ground position, they got a compound, so a great shield, a great self-defense for them. But for KIA, their position is really towards the line of the circle. There's a possibility when the circle shift, there will be a long distance to catch up. So that will make more struggle for KIA to stay alive in the new circle after this. It looks like our northern area, they have a 3 team, have a big chances to clash out to each other. NBE Esports already there. Spotted by 𝐏𝐑𝐄, maybe spotted by 𝐏𝐑𝐄. Looks like 𝐏𝐑𝐄 doesn't open any fire to an NBE Esports, but manage or still seeking outside the circle. Hopefully there's a one team will coming in. NBE Esports looks like not been spotted by 𝐏𝐑𝐄. So he's wandering around with his scope. Doesn't make a pick on the one spotted, but the circle already shift. And our new circle is really difficult for all team. Looks like they will be play in the open area. Then there's not lot of compound. They have a less value of the compound inside the circle, and some of the circle already happened, already been sit out by enemy team. So some of the door for way in NBE Esports already been blocked, so they need to reposition. They need to find other places to come inside the circle. And of course NBE Esports, they will feel blessed because they have a transportation compared to other team. Maybe one of the team doesn't have any transportation to get inside the circle. KIA doesn't make a move towards team AKA, but they try to choose to get into east side. But when they come to east side, there will be a blocking, or there will be a observation ground for LR from Malaysia to give a pressure for team KIA. And also LR, they did also monitor towards MB Legacy, Monkey Legacy, that have a compound on the south area. But Hendrix, what he do just now is try to get the information. He tried to locate enemy places, and now he need to create a way in for his teammates. And looks like he get a clear slope here, a low ground slope here for rest of the team can be take a shield there. But wandering around in the open area will give a big possibilities for KIA. Lost one of his player. Now take a hit. 𝐁𝐂 got one. GOD been knocked down. NBE Esports, what happened to the player? Yuri already been buried out. Izo, Zidem, and also 𝐁𝐂, they are in desperate situation to take their mid-event towards inside the circle. They need to stop because they see there's a movement there from AL team. SD Patrick try to hide, but shooting from NBE Esports doesn't give any hit or any damage for AL team. But Patrick, backside is open. NBE Esports managed to get one elimination point. They got 7 in total. 𝐁𝐂 been picked up. 𝐁𝐂 will be revived, and makes NBE Esports got their 3 players back. AL already been spotted. AL is the location. AL position is NBE Esports focus their aiming towards AL location. Looks like they doesn't need to focus at other place, because if AL doesn't get a new circle area, so there's a chances for NBE Esports to get elimination point. And for INT, from the side from INT, they cannot see NBE Esports position because been blocked by the low ground side of the slope. But looks like We heard an open fire from many places here. Compound for GOD. They have a good place to stay alive, but Monkey Business Legacy already left their house, but looks like they will be crushed into INT places. NB already here. NB try to make a move. There's a running low help for INT easily for a Monkey Business Legacy to take another elimination point, but still when they stop their vehicle here, they already stopped at the open area. So NBX Quest got their chances to give a pressure for a Monkey Business Legacy. Smoke already been open, so cover up for NBE Legacy and NBX Quest. They also have pressure from long distance firing for AL. Actually AL already been spotted for NBX Quest, but when Monkey Business Legacy try to take down INT, looks like NBX Quest think they have a chances to give a third party situation, and they managed to give it, but still they didn't have an elimination point. When there's a counter fire and the players been knocked already in the near places with other teammates, and the smoke open and give more difficulties for NBX Quest to get the elimination point. But GD now try to suppress fire to AL. Super Max Z try to take down, but AL then Z knock down Z-Dom. So two splitting position by AL. One to cover up for NBX Quest, one to cover up for GD. Already flanking toward the northern area. But looks like Monkey Business Legacy give more difficulties for NBX Quest. BMO got Kizo years. X Quest in a great danger. They cannot stay there for any more longer. 9 seconds for the blue will be shrinking, so they need to left their places. And looks at the circle, there's a really open circle here, and the great pace are towards the GD compound. KIA try to looking the way in. If they not get towards any kind of safe area here, Monkey Business Legacy will crash down towards their places. But GD, they make a move from Indonesia, so now got glory. Close contact already happened. Engagement already been happening here. 𝐷𝐼𝐿 try to take down one at mine, already burn out. Choco already. Choco is one player left for team GOD. He still managed 3 players left. LR Lucifer is one of the last guy for LR from Malaysia. Try to hide out in the garage, but still that's the open space for them. 𝐷𝐼𝐿 get a look, spotted. Come here. Kibo and Barong try to get a good teamwork to take down GOD player. Choco is one of the player left for GOD. GD 𝐷𝐼𝐿 already been taken out by Lucifer. Great movement from LR from Malaysia. They open the smoke. They blind out the side of the GD and also Choco. Oh, but they still managed to get a circle. And for LR Malaysia, they need to move a little bit in front to get the tractor. They need to open more smoke, or otherwise they need to have a great timing before the clashing, after the clashing between Choco and 𝐷𝐼𝐿. But 𝐷𝐼𝐿 already been picked up by teammate, so 3 comebacks for GD and 2 players for LR. Looks like they have a really big difficulties to have a safe area inside the 7 circle. Another again, 𝐷𝐼𝐿 been taken down by Lucifer twice. This player been knocked out. Budak Hitam try to push in, try to get the tractor, also coming with Lucifer. Then they got their covering. They got their cover. Choco been pressured by Kibo, but still Monkey Business Legacy. There are the third parties team. Alip shoot down 2 players of LR. Now GD between KIA 2v2. Barong been take out, knocked down, pick up by Kibo. Revenge process happen. Looks like this a really intense situation. Push in, try to strike out. Trickster still try to analyze real time to locate where is GD player at. Kibo try to watch out. Trickster. Looks like KIA they can flank toward the low ground, but Kibo push in inside the compound. Kibo will pick a look behind the wall. He tried to pin out the grenade. He thrown the grenade out, but the bomb didn't get towards the KIA player. But Kibo, when they push in, suddenly dumb box appear behind the wall and take down winner chicken dinner for KIA for the 4th match here. So looks like our result have a bug here. So I can't say nothing. I can say which team got KIA got a chicken, and then KIA from Philippines got a winner chicken dinner for this fourth rounds, and GD got a second places for Team Indonesia, and the third round, I think Monkey Business Legacy from Malaysia got the third places. So that's it for our fourth match, and we'll come back for the last round of this tonight event. So don't go anywhere. Be right back. Assalamualaikum and welcome back to PMAC PUBG Mobile Asia Championships, and this is our last round, the 5th round, and the first and the one and only of the map, SONE it is. So our flight from Sami and up towards Mongnai, beautifully cut out the land of the area of SONE, give a precisely fairly square and fair for this team and this player to choose and decide where their looting area location for the early minute of the games. So looks like all the players have been spread out towards their decided location. KUEC looks like have a 2 or 3 players there, and we looks like at Painan they have a 2 team that's spread out, splitting position each individual of their players. So it looks like should be, it's not a Painan actually, it's a boot camp. So there's 2 teams spread out 2 by 2 position, 2 towards the Camp Alpha Island, and they have a contact here already happens. We need to take a look between LR from Malaysia. One been taken out. Lucifer strike out the one. GD is in problem. 𝐿𝐑𝐀𝐍𝐃 Glory from Indonesia has been eliminated. 1 player, 1 kill for LR, but still they are messing around. They are still struggling for there to keep calm, to keep steady, because this is an early game. They need to find out the weapon, but still need to manage where the movement from the enemy turrets. Move to another compound from Edwin, and a big advantage as to when the people, when the enemy or when the player take the high ground location or the high ground view, they will give a big advantage to looks all the movement from the lower ground. But 𝐁𝐑𝐀 doesn't have enough time to pick up. But Lucifer coming back. Oh, maybe or not a good move, but look like a Jaden surprisingly using DBS. Got 1 knockdown, but counter backfire from behind Lucifer. What a great move to save all the teammates before the counter pressure happens there. INT try to take chances, try to interrupt all the fighting scene happened just now, but they didn't manage to get 1 off elimination point. Even though they have possibilities, they got 1 knockdown, but still they have a really close window to get a view, to get a shot. Now INT between LR from Malaysia, INT from Indonesia. Try to break down, try to break the door, but the aiming is not there, it's not that sharp. Composition of the position, LR, they stick together in the close distance, so in case a knockdown happen, they can revive in very fast. INT, 2 of the players try to push in. This is a really big advantage for LR to try to crunch out the INT player. They can strike out and give a big impact for the 2 players that try to push in. Budak Hitam try to repositioning to take another house, or maybe if in case INT jump out, information been given, Budak Hitam will came out from the house and try to get a backstab. But now the nade going to Lucifer, been take out. Edwin try to pick up Lucifer, but INT already make a move. Budak Hitam need to get help. 𝐿𝐑𝐄 Molly already been thrown out. 𝐿𝐑𝐄 try to manage the situation, got 1 by 𝐿𝐑𝐄. Change weapon to QBZ. Got 1 elimination point, but look like they're moving in a small area. Shotgun been hurted. 𝐿𝐑𝐄 try to still manage, try to get a cover from another player, Lucifer. Running out blood, but LR from Malaysia, they take down 2 teams in the KUEC. What a great movement and action from AR. And they got 4 kills between the 2 teams. So in total, they got 8 elimination points in the early of the minutes. What a move from LR. It's another fight going on. We will take a look at the 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐶 KUEC. Looks like they have a really good chance. They have really big chances to being taken out by another team. NBX Quest lost 2 players. 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐶 try to revive Yuri. Another team also been there. DDx from Sri Lanka. 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐶 reviving process already been completed. But When they move in towards the center circle, they are the meat in the triangle shape of segi tiga Sunhawk. Triangle Bermuda. It's not triangle Bermuda actually. It's a triangle Sunhawk. As we can look, there's a one player of KUEC, but where is it? Where is it? That's why I said triangle, because I saw one of the player of KUEC when DDx make a move and KUEC behind NBE in the southern area. Looks like NBE are the meat that will crunch out here. Everybody stay calm. Didn't do anything movement, but we need to take a new side. Ibo got knocked down 1 GSH. Papa Boyot already been take out 2 elimination point for GD. This is a great location for to block any movement that came from Hatin to the main lane, and also from this location give a really good sight towards movement near the river of the boot camp. So just in case, as we know, Hatin is on the Camp Alpha Island, which is connected way between the bridge and also the river system. But Kibo now is under pressure. 2 of the air already coming in. 2 side already been open. Kibo prawn backstab been happen here. AL got 1 player of GD, but there have been shooting is going on around the top of the hill outside of the back Baron. You see fit. Got another one from GS has Rebecca. Looks like Paradise Resort. They have a red wave there. Already been disappeared. LR managed power very well, but there's still a threat been closing in from WGS. And as we can look like NBE Esports also been taken out. Now Rebecca been knocked down. Sunny, 1 player left for GSS. UPRB been herded here. KUEC try to find out, try to search inch by inch in this top of the hill. Sunny didn't make any heal up, but Sunny try. Mommy take down Sunny. KUEC got their 4th elimination point just now. Actually, Sunny should be done. Actually, Sunny is in the panic situation actually, because he got 2 first hit just now, but he didn't heal up. But now 𝐼𝐼𝐿 got 1 player from AL. 1 goes down. The net been remote towards perfectly, but the movement really cheeky. 𝐼𝐼𝐿 UMP 45 take down 1 AL. Now revamp process at the back already been keep up 1 of the players, so 2v1. 𝐼𝐼𝐿 heal up first, 70% for their health, but need by Gimo Karong. Combination movement for GD towards player of AL. Coming out for AL, they got damage, but this is chances for 𝐼𝐼𝐿. They use every inch, every area that can be shooted by this weapon. 𝐼𝐼𝐿 try to flank right, but covering from Barong, coming push in. Ada support dekat bahagian belakang, tapi Barong kali ni dia cuba untuk pecahkan pintu tersebut. Barong try to another way. Coming out, AL cannot do nothing when there's another player coming from behind. Get the job done. GD got a 6 elimination point at this moment. We just entering the barbar zone. We just entering the barbar mode. 1 fight to another fight already happens here in the Sunhawk Mag. WGS 1 already been taken down. Ashura, blood is running out. Ashura also been buried. Bagetta, 1 player is far away from another teammates, but AKA managed to get a 3 kill towards WGS. Oh no, Vegeta, you need to fall back. You need to run out from this place. Otherwise, he will be the meal for LR. As we can see, LR in the early of the game, they have managed to take down 2 teams. 1 in the moment. And there is intense situation, 50-50 situation. But the interesting is when a team or a player can manage a pressure, can be as calm as he can, then the output is there. So looks for LR team, they got 9 elimination points just now. So we have 29 player, and the diameter of the circle is really big. Maybe after this we can't see a fight in a short time, but looks like LR have a chances. Got a Vegeta, one of the player from WGS Thailand. SKYROSE Esports from Indonesia. There's a threat approaching in from KUEC. Mami running low. Oh, surprise for Mami. 𝐷𝐀𝐄 got a 1 free kill elimination point when looks like a deer coming into the garden for SKYROSE Esports. They rose out and they got their meal just now. Actually, this thing actually usually happen when a player didn't manage try to observe, try to scan inside the house. So suddenly an enemy came out, and enemy hide inside the house and got a kill. So that is a Sanhok. Sanhok is more way different from 2 other maps that been playing earlier in this night. Because the 2 maps is really big, and compared towards the geographical or the what we call it, the brightness of the map, Sanhok is more darker because it's covering by the greeny woods. Sorry, it's not the greeny wood, it's a greeny plant. It's a big forest here, and almost green all around the Sanhok, and which is they have a rock there. Many rock, a big tree, and a player always use that kind of element to make a trap, to make an ambush, to make a hiding place for them. Usually we know Sanhok have lots of compound, but still a player sometimes their intention they didn't want to go towards the big compound, towards the big area. They ready to choose to stay hiding inside the forest, inside the small house, because the chances to get a free kill will be there. So that's interesting about map Sanhok, based on my observation, based on my opinion. Even though I don't like to cast in Sanhok, but what can I do? Because when meta healing, you know, the healing method being used by this player, the ending of the war, the ending of the match of Sanhok, it will goes down like this is no hype or intention mood will be there when the meta healing is there. And also, even though they have a close fight, still as we can look, they have a 26 player, then the mood will going to slowly to curve down compared to maps Miramar, Erangel. Still we can see when the 6 circle, 7 circle, they have more than 10 teams been lefted. But take a look at this first. UNXS, they try to take a high ground view. Arrival is there. Axel been spotted. DD is there. MJ I've been to shoot out, but the nade from AKA trying to be thrown out to this rooftop when Campton location been exposed. So 3 open position by UNXS already been held inside the Paradise Resort. AKA in other hands moving as a unit. So this is a great advantage for AKA to win this match, to win this fight, because whenever they move as a unit, they will take one person clearly, easily. Either then they ask or they command one of the player go searching for one of the player from their opponent. So the chances and the possibilities to win that fight 70%, to lose 30% to wins. So if they're moving as a unit, totally 90% for them to win is there. UNXS will maintain the hiding spot on the main lobby, flanking to the right from aka Zyrex in front of the house, but doesn't make any push in towards UNXS. aka looks like they didn't interested to take this fight. Don't know why, because because Circle is not covering the Paradise Resort. When they make a move first, they will got this high ground position, and this is the advantage for them. UNXS will appear in top of the rock, and aka can make a move. Aka can spray down all the players, but still aka also can be a third party whenever SKYROSE Esports will moving in samely timing with UNXS. So we'll wait what happened for aka. Either they can add up the elimination point, or else they will be taken out from this map. So this is the last map. Looks like SKYROSE Esports will be clearly which near with UNXS. In other team, LR from Malaysia already coming into it northwest. This is a dangerous situation. NBE is also there. As we recap, Monkey Business Legacy is the team that tried to backstab LR, and they got 2 players left for LR in the 4th match. Now, the open fire from aka give an indication for LR to watch out to top of the hill. DD moving out by Buggy, but Lucifer still try to scanning all this position and area just in case KIA try to shoot out. Enemy been spotted. Down box just been sighted towards Lucifer, but still LR, they need to be careful. When MB is in the left side of their places, they try to push in the compound. MB will make a move. MB will take that advantage, but looks like Monkey Business Legacy doesn't do any observation towards the area of the compound KIA. LR already make a move, but aka this is what I'm talking about. When UNXS try to came out from Paradise Resort, they've been in the zone, they've been in the blue zone, and the damage is there, double pen for them, and aka using that kind of situation give the pressure for UNXS with open fire and spray fire, and it easily will make a hit, will make a great damage for health of UNXS player. Now DDx die, knocked down by other team. SKYROSE Esports, they have a trouble. LR also have a trouble if KIA make a move first toward inside the circle, but looks like LR, if they want to get into inside the circle, they need to clear out KIA first. But how come can they do that if MB gang take down or take out the high ground position here? But it looks like aka they managed to control the center of the circle. They try to observe, they try to monitor 360 degrees around this top of the hill. 2 elimination points still been holding out for aka DDx. Spotted the Hexel. DD tried to do a tapping fire and got another elimination point for aka team. But still got one another left for Team Sri Lanka. DDx have TFU, but TFU when he's come down, he will be in front of Gimal. But looks like GD tried to take that player by shooting in long distance. 𝐷𝐼𝐿𝐼 and Barong giving information to die. But looks like BMO tried to came out from that compound. Monkey Business Legacy didn't manage to get that elimination point. LR still got 2 players inside the circle. But GD grenade been thrown. UNXS been taken down 1. aka guarded northern area carefully, and they blocked, and they did a block UNXS player. 1 been taken down. LR still managed to come in. Lucifer on the road. They have a trees in front of him to use as a elimination shielding. Element of shielding. But when DD moved in, GD got spotted. GD tried to spray out, and GD got 1. Lucifer tried to flank out. Monkey Business Legacy still hiding inside the location of the house. But Lucifer tried to push in, move out in front of him. Individually, he got the rock. He got the cover. and he managed to take out, and he managed to watch GD in front of him. Die got SKYROSE Esports looks like been take out outside the circle. Lucifer, close contact already been happened for LR. Monkey Business Legacy, blood is running low. Lucifer push in. Lucifer, 15 kill for LR team now. GD is the threat to be close in, clear out. Lucifer erased one player for GD. Now he been look up. He knows that a fire from AKA towards GD team. But who's got the winner with the chicken? Two teams left. Now AKA between LR. Whew. AKA from Singapore, LR from Malaysia, to win the last fight for PMAC Group B qualification. MJ tried to climb down. Axel been spotted. Looks like LR have opportunity to win this chicken dinner. 15 placement point in their hand. Spotted. MJ should by Lucifer. Clear out the last team of the match and winner chicken dinner for LR Malaysia. So LR got 29, I think. It's not 29. 6-9. Yep. It's not 29. It's 19 elimination point for LR. And AKA, they got 8 elimination point. Monkey Business Legacy 1 elimination point. GD got 12 elimination points. SKYROSE Esports got 2 elimination points. So that's it. The 5th match of this night. And I want to apologize to all viewers if my language can't be understood by you guys, and I'm sorry for that. So this is my first time casting in English, which is my mother language is Bahasa Melayu. You can check out my TikTok or Facebook. As you can see, when we in the break scene after this. So yeah, thank you for I don't know, my friends, Fendi, which is already give me great support to cast in English. So Alhamdulillah, I managed to finish the 5 match, even though there's lots of difficulties for me to pronounce the English word, because yeah, as I said, my daily language is not in English, but my daily language is in my mother language, Bahasa Melayu or Bahasa Malaysia. I try my best. I hope in time I can improvise my language, I improvise my vocabulary, and good job for all team. And maybe if there are any chances, we'll be see you again next time. So Assalamualaikum and bye bye from Salad daripada Malaysia. Bye bye.